Brother John has returned to the second race. Winner circle 8-year-old brown gelding by Stonebridge Regal from the Cambest Dam Pine Barons. For co-owners Randy and Bradley Ghetto, Susan McSween and Wayne Hardy. Lee Collins does the conditioning. Randy Ghetto, the winning driver. Back-to-back wins here for Brother John at the Downs. Got his third win in 2018. 32nd lifetime victory and takes home the Spike Service Station cooler presentation here and the cooler in the afternoon second race. 201 and 4. Ghetto and Brother John in the second. Ladies and gentlemen, the dead heat on the tote board will be for fourth, between 6 and 7 here unofficially in the second. Dead heat for fourth. Second race is now official. Pictonian Fancy Pass was second. Brother John, the race winner. Chapter finished third. The Fascinator was sixth. Dusty Lane Royal, seventh. I'm a Sun Bunny, fourth in the dead heat. Fex Education, fourth in the dead heat. 29 and 2, 59 and 4, 129 and 4, and 201 and 4 for 2, Brother John. Top down, it's 2, 1, 3, 6, 7, 4 dead heat, 4 dead heat. Across the board for the winner, Brother John, $10.70, $9, and $5.20. Second race of the afternoon, field of 7 lined up behind the gate. Spike Service Center Pace, Rail Out, Pictonian Fancy Pass, and Jerry Snow. Brother John, Randy Ghetto. Chapter, Joey Poirier. The Fascinator, Jack Ellsworth. Dusty Lane Royal, Ryan Campbell. I'm a Sun Bunny, Kevin Bailey. And Fex Education, for Gerard Kennedy. Second race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing inside 3, firing out there into the turn. Pictoni and Fancy Pass down at the inside. Brother John crossing over early there to lead it. At the inside third is Chapter. Away fourth from the back tier, Fex Education. I'm a Somebody. We'll look for a spot. She's on the outside, parked fifth. Going to the quarter, the Fascinator sits sixth. And the early trailer is Dusty Lane Royal. So Randy Ghetto and Brother John lead it early, going to the quarter. Chapter's not going to wait. Moved out there briefly for Poirier. Now might be back to the pylons after a 29-2 opening panel. Pictoni and Fancy Pass sits second. Chapter now rolling again there off the turn third. Dusty Lane Royal's got some cover now on the outside fourth. Fex Education to the inside fifth. Then sixth to I'm a Somebody, and the Fascinator looking to get underway there from seventh, opening half mile. Brother John putting up the numbers against Chapter here, and should be a good opening half on the off track, 59 and 4/5. Brother John leads it down at 5/8 on Chapter, just a half length away. Pictoni and Fancy Pass had a perfect trip there third. Fex Education down at the inside fourth. Nowhere to go for I'm a Somebody fifth. Dusty Lane Royal stalled there sixth. And the Fascinator trails seventh at 3/4. Still Brother John up front. Chapter again just a half length away. Pictoni and Fancy Pass needs racing room off the perfect pocket ride. Third, 3/4, 129 and 4/5. Brother John trying to go down the road here for Randy Ghetto in the second. Chapter's been out a long way. Pictoni and Fancy Pass needs a way out in the stretch. And way out wide, Fex Education, Brother John, Pictoni and Fancy Pass late. Brother John on the line wins it for Ghetto. Pictoni and Fancy Pass was second. Chapter stuck around to be third, 2:01 and 4. Entries on track for post parade for the afternoon's third race. Libby Beans, the one, is owned by Betty Lou O'Coin, trained and driven by Greg Sparling. 2, Windermere Bell is owned, trained, and driven by Richie Barlock. Arts Taxi 3 for owner, trainer, driver Roddy Gillis. 4, Misfit, Jake Jacobs this afternoon drives for owner, trainer Richie Barlock. 5, Elm Grove Intrepid is owned and trained by Norm Finder. Ryan Campbell's in the bike. Like a Thunderbolt 6 is owned by Jeremy Baker, trained by Johnny Murphy. Greg Bailey this afternoon catch drives. 7, Canico Quinella is owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell with Mark Pazzarello. 8, Florida Bound is scratch sick. That's the field for the afternoon's fourth. Triactor Quinella Superfecta win place show wagering with post time for the third at 1:51 in 7 minutes. Dead heat for fourth from today's second race, now available on the monitors. Dan Lewis, contact the judges stand, please. Dan Lewis, contact the judges. Three minutes to post time to the afternoon's third race. Currently the 5-entry Elm Grove Intrepid taking all the money here at Northside at $260. Ryan Campbell for owner-trainer Norm Finder. 3 starts back, was a winner in 2 minutes and 1/5. Followed that up with a disappointing 6th place finish. And then last week finished third for driver Gerard Kennedy. A win and a third. He's the only one on the card with a win here in 2018. Maybe over bet here $3, but with Campbell back in the bike this week, we'll lean on 5 Elm Grove Intrepid to try and get home here on top in the afternoon's third race. 7 Canico Quinella currently is 55.60, but was 7-2 on the morning line. She's 14 years old. She's won her fair share here at the Downs over the years, 36 lifetime wins. Mark Pazzarello back on board this week. Third start off the qualifier. We're going to use her for second and try and work out a ticket here behind 5 Elm Grove Intrepid. 2 Windermere Bell is 22.20. Has 1 second from 10 starts. Richie Barlock owns, trains, and drives. Has been on the fringes in the last couple with 2/5 and a 4th. Gets an inside post today in kind of a weak group, so we're going to throw Windermere Bell in for third. And like a thunderbolt, another long shot here at 28.50 on the driver change angle. Greg Bailey hops on board today for owner Jeremy Baker. Trainer Johnny Murphy has a second and a third already this season. We'll probably have to rally from off the pace saddle with the outside post 6, but we'll throw like a thunderbolt in to round out the super facta. 5, 7, 2, 6 with your final call for wagering here on the afternoon's third. Good luck. Starter calls the horses. It's post time for race number 3. Third race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Scratch down to a field of 7 here in the third. Libby Beans on the rail for Greg Sparling, Windermere Bell, and Richie Barlock. Ertz Taxi, Roddy Gillis. Misfit, Jake Jacobs. Elm Grove Intrepid, Ryan Campbell. Like a Thunderbolt, Greg Bailey. And Canico Quinella in the back tier for Mark Pazzarello. Field of 7 to contest the afternoon's third. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Inside 3, firing out into the turn. And Elm Grove Intrepid also on the outside there, leaving for a spot. As Arch Taxi crosses over early to lead it. Elm Grove Intrepid on the outside away second. Windermere Bell down at the cones goes third. Libby Beans got away fourth. Canico Quinella mid-pack there fifth. Followed up sixth by Misfit. And Like a Thunderbolt can see them all from back there in seventh. So Roddy Gillis and Arts Taxi on the lead here in the third. They're clear by a couple down at the quarter in 29 and 2/5. At the inside second, Elm Grove Intrepid. Windermere Bell goes third. Down at the cones fourth, the Libby Beans. Canico Quinella now eyeing the outside there, fifth round the turn. Like a Thunderbolt is underway there sixth. And Misfit trails at the inside seventh, opening half mile. Arch Taxi the leader. Elm Grove Intrepid's got a decision to make, and that decision is to come out of the pocket at the half here for Campbell. Windermere Bell will be covered up now on the outside third. 1 minute, 3/5, opening half mile. Arts Taxi the leader. Elm Grove Intrepid now the challenger second. On the outside third, Windermere Bell. Nowhere to go for Misfit there fourth. Libby Beans to the outside fifth and looking 3 wide. Then Canico Quinella, and at the back Like a Thunderbolt, Elm Grove Intrepid, the leader down at 3/4. Libby Beans on the outside second. Down at the cones third, Windermere Bell. Wide fourth, Canico Quinella. 3/4 and 1:33. The post time favorites under siege here with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Elm Grove Intrepid clings to the lead. Libby Beans the outside second. Windermere Bell needs racing room third, way out wide, Canico Quinella. Libby Beans and Elm Grove Intrepid in the stretch, and Windermere Bell. Libby Beans and Sparling get up to win it. Tight on the line for second, Canico Quinella against Elm Grove Intrepid in 2:06 and 2. Libby Beans has returned to the third race winner circle, 9-year-old Baymare by Force of Life from the No Pan Intended Dam Mythical Yankee. For owner Betty Lou O'Coin, trained and driven to victory by Greg Sparling. The mare got her first win here in 2018 and her 15th lifetime victory. 206 and 2. Libby Beans for Greg Sparling in the third. Third race is now official. Libby Beans, the race winner. The Windermere Bell was 5th. Arts Taxi, 7th. Misfit was 4th. Elm Grove Intrepid, 3rd. Like a Thunderbolt, 6th. Canico Quinella, 2nd. Florida Bound was scratched. Fractions were 29 and 2, 1 minute and 3, 1:33, and a mile of 2:06 and 2 for one Libby Beans. Top down, it's 1:57, 4:36, 2 then scratched on the bottom. Libby Beans returns 12.30, 18.30, and $3. Canico Quinella at 5.60 and $2.20, and $2.10 to show on 5 Elm Grove Intrepid. The 1771 Quinella, it pays $112.30. $175 Triactor is in at $128.90. And the Superfecta 1754, the $1 at $224.65. Afternoon's fourth race is up next. Post time in 11 minutes. Race number 3. Third race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Scratched down to a field of 7 here in the third. Libby Beans on the rail for Greg Sparling, Windermere Bell, and Richie Barlock. Arts Taxi, Roddy Gillis. Misfit, Jake Jacobs. Elm Grove Intrepid, Ryan Campbell. Like a Thunderbolt, Greg Bailey. And Canico Quinella in the back tier for Mark Pazzarello. Field of 7 to contest the afternoon's third. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. And they're There they go off and pacing. Inside 3, firing out into the turn, and Elm Grove Intrepid also on the outside there, leaving first spot. As Arch Taxi crosses over early to lead it, Elm Grove Intrepid on the outside away second. Windermere Bell down at the cones goes third. Libby Beans got away fourth. Canico Quinella mid-pack there fifth, followed up sixth by Misfit. And Like a Thunderbolt can see them all from back there in seventh. So Roddy Gillis and Arts Taxi on the lead here in the third. They're clear by a couple down at the quarter in 29 and 2/5. At the inside second, Elm Grove Intrepid. Windermere Bell goes third. Down at the cones fourth, the Libby Beans. Canico Quinella now eyeing the outside there, fifth round the turn. Like a Thunderbolt is underway there sixth. And Misfit trails at the inside seventh, opening half mile. Arch Taxi the leader. Elm Grove Intrepid's got a decision to make, and that decision is to come out of the pocket at the half here for Campbell. Windermere Bell will be covered up now on the outside third. 1 minute, 3/5, opening half mile. Arts Taxi the leader. Elm Grove Intrepid now the challenger second. On the outside third, Windermere Bell. Nowhere to go for Misfit there fourth. Libby Beans to the outside fifth and looking 3 wide. Then Canico Quinella, and at the back Like a Thunderbolt, Elm Grove Intrepid, the leader down at 3/4. Libby Beans on the outside second. Down at the cones third, Windermere Bell. Wide fourth, Canico Quinella. 3/4 and 1:33. The post time favorites under siege here with an eighth of a mile left to go. Elm Grove Intrepid clings to the lead. Libby Beans the outside second. Windermere Bell needs racing room third. Way out wide, Canico Quinella. Libby Beans and Elm Grove Intrepid in the stretch, and Windermere Bell. Libby Beans and Sperling get up to win it. Tight on the line for second. Canico Quinella against Elm Grove Intrepid in 2:06 and 2. It's Harry's turn. It's co-owned by Harold LeBlanc Jr. and Gussie Burns. Harold LeBlanc Jr. trains and drives. And that's the field for the afternoon's fourth. It features Triactor, Exactor, Superfecta, Win Play Show wagering with post time at 2:12 in 7 minutes. 2 Accelerator has returned to the paddock for an equipment repair with 4 minutes to post time to the afternoon's 4th. Place photo from today's 3rd available on the monitors. Three minutes to post time to the afternoon's 4th race. And the betting public here have settled in on about 3 entries, those being 4, 1, and 2 as our top selections. And we will look to those as well here. For Windermere, Renee is going to be our top selection up top here at the Downs, 410. Currently, for Mark Pazzarello and owner-trainer Danny Campbell, we like the class drop angle here. Windermere Renee racing as high as 1,051s, 4 starts back, and has dropped down a few classes. Last week in the non-winners of 785 was 3 wide going to the 3/4. Finished second to Brother John, who was a winner on today's program earlier, just beaten 3/4 of a length. 2 wins already this season from 9 starts for Windermere Renee, our top choice here. 2 Accelerator. Randy Ghetto back in the bike this week for owner-trainer Robert Blanchard. Good second in his last 2. Including a break there in his start last week, and on the outside for a fair amount of the mile, and charted in 2 minutes 2/5, back in the same class. So we'll use Accelerator to be second again this week for the 3rd week in a row. To the rail, J&J for our 3rd selection. John Willie Beaton, the regular pilot for owner-trainer Willie Seymour. J&J now 13 with 4 seconds and 2/3 already this season from 11 starts. He's been a consistent campaigner over the years. Same class again this week, and with the rail, we'll put him in our try. To round out the Superfecta, 3 Eastview Dexter, 4-1 on the morning line, has had 2 starts this year since returning from the qualifier. Won an impressive win in the 201 class, jumped up last week, was on the lead most of the way. Still managed to hang on for 3rd, but steps up again here in class a little bit this afternoon. And Joey Poirier in the bike for owner-trainer Brian O'Donnell. 4-2-1-3, our top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon's 4th. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the 4th. Fourth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Field of 8 on gate to contest the fourth from the rail out. It's J&J and John Willie Beaton. Accelerator, Randy Ghetto. Eastview Dexter, Joey Poyer. Windermere Renee, Mark Pazzarello. Rita's Example, Brett LeBlanc. I Scoot Sam, Greg Sparling. Send It Home Della, Ken Pazzarini. It's Harry's turn for Harold LeBlanc Jr. Fourth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Eastview, Dexter, and J&J timing the gate there, leaving out into the turn. At the inside, third is Accelerator. Rita's Example driving up now and looking for a spot there on the outside. Away fifth is Send It Home Della. At the inside, sixth, it's Harry's turn. Windermere Renee looks at it from seventh. And the early trailer back there in eighth is I Scoot Sam. Eastview Dexter on the lead. We'll see for how long. Accelerator out of fourth, and quickly for Randy Ghetto. Strikes the lead past the opening quarter in 30 and 2/5. Eastview Dexter now rides the pocket. At the inside third is J&J. Finding a seat fourth was Rita's Example. Windermere Renee to the outside fifth. Send It Home Della stayed in sixth. Then it's Harry's turn, and I Scoot Sam trails opening half mile. Accelerator will put up the numbers here in the fourth. On the pocket sitting Eastview Dexter. J&J now flushed first up there third, and Windermere Renee's got cover second over fourth. 101 opening half mile. 30 and 3 in the second. Takes Accelerator to 5/8. J&J the outside second. Eastview Dexter locked in the pocket third. Windermere Renee second over fourth to 3/4. Then Rita's Example. It's Harry's turn. Send It Home Della and I Scoot Sam. Accelerator putting away J&J down at 3/4. Eastview Dexter back on there second. J&J now back to third. Windermere Renee wide fourth. 132 and 1. For 3/4, Accelerator the leader. Eastview Dexter now the challenger. Into the stretch, Accelerator. Eastview Dexter down the center. Accelerator and Randy Ghetto on the line will win it. Eastview Dexter second. J&J finished third in 2:02 and 1. Accelerator has returned to the fourth race winner's circle. 5-year-old Bay Stallion by Driven to Win. From the Grin from Ear to Ear Dam, KG Affair. Owned and trained by Robert Blanchard, Howie Center. Randy Gatto back at the bike this week. Accelerator gets his first win in 2018, 10th lifetime victory. Randy's got a driving double through 4 early on Saturday afternoon at Northside. Accelerator on the gas pedal this afternoon at Northside in 2:02 and 1. Fourth race is now official. J&J was third. Accelerator, the race winner. Eastview Dexter second. Windermere Renee fourth. Rita's Example eighth. I Scoot Sam was fifth. Send It Home Della seventh. It's Harry's Turn finished sixth. Fractions were 30 and 2, 101, 132 and 1. And a mile of 2:02 and 1:42 Accelerator. Top down it's 3:12, 4:85, 7 then 6 on the bottom. Fourth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Field of 8 on gate to contest the fourth on the rail out. It's J&J and John Willie Beaton. Accelerator, Randy Ghetto. Eastview Dexter, Joey Poyer. Windermere Renee, Mark Pazzarello. Rita's Example, Brett LeBlanc. I Scoot Sam, Greg Sparling. Send It Home Della, Ken Pazzarini. It's Harry's Turn for Harold LeBlanc Jr. Fourth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Eastview, Dexter, and J&J timing the gate there, leaving out into the turn. At the inside, third is Accelerator. Rita's Example. Driving up now and looking for a spot there on the outside. Away fifth is Send It Home Della. At the inside sixth, it's Harry's Turn. Windermere Renee looks at it from seventh. And the early trailer back there in eighth is I Scoot Sam. Eastview Dexter on the lead. We'll see for how long. Accelerator out of fourth, and quickly for Randy Ghetto. Strikes the lead past the opening quarter in 30 and 2/5. Eastview Dexter now rides the pocket. At the inside third is J&J. Finding a seat fourth was Rita's Example. Windermere Renee to the outside fifth. Send It Home Della stayed in sixth. Then it's Harry's Turn. And I Scoot Sam trails opening half mile. Accelerator will put up the numbers here in the fourth. On the pocket sitting Eastview Dexter. J&J now flushed first up there, third. And Windermere Renee's got cover second over fourth, 101. Opening half mile, 30 and 3 in the second. Takes Accelerator to 5/8. J&J the outside second. Eastview Dexter locked in the pocket third. Windermere Renee second over fourth to 3/4. Then Rita's Example. It's Harry's Turn. Send It Home Della and I Scoot Sam. Accelerator putting away J&J down at 3/4. Eastview Dexter back on there second. J&J now back to third. Windermere Renee wide fourth. 132 and 1. for 3/4. Accelerator the leader. Eastview Dexter now the challenger. Into the stretch, Accelerator. Eastview Dexter down the center. Accelerator and Randy Gallo on the line will win it. Eastview Dexter second. J&J finished third in 2:02.1. Fifth race entries on the track for Post Parade Broadway Bill. The one is owned by James Hogan, trained by Charlie O'Coin. Mark Pazzarello will do the driving. Two Lil's Destiny is owned by Courtney and John Hocko. John Hocko trains and drives. 3 Western Swing is owned, trained, and driven by Martin Bates. 4 Handyman for co-owners Idolo and Angelo Camelli. Idolo training and driving. 5 WC Coastin' Uphill is owned and trained by Jace Mercer with Larry Snow. 6 Silver Hill Diamond Ryan Campbell this afternoon for owner Paula Walker and trainer Steve Lewis. Seven Rock and Shea is owned and trained by Mary Lynn Collins with Randy Ghetto. 8 Pictonian Cyrus rounds out the field for Charlie O'Coin, James Hogan. Charlie does the training. Greg Sparling this afternoon will be in the bike. That's the field for the afternoon's 5th. Triactor Quinella Superfecta win place show wagering with post time at 2:31 in just 3 minutes. Final call at the windows here for the afternoon's fifth race. Wide open betting board. 3 Western Swing was 5-2 on the morning line for owner, trainer, driver Martin Bates, the 3-year-old filly by Westward Ho Hanover. Disappointing 7th last week, but was 8th at the quarter and never made up any ground in that 2:04 mile, but 2 starts back, was a winner in 2:02. And prior to that, a good second, charted in 2 minutes 4/5, and a winner in 2:01 and 2. She's hit the board in 4 of 7. She draws inside today, and we're going to use her as our top selection here with 1 minute to post time in the afternoon's fifth. 3 Western Swing. For second, we're going to go to the 5 entry WC Coastin' Uphill. Moves up a little bit in class here today. Has hit the board in 8 of 10 off a win last week in 2:03 and 1. Larry Snow back in the bike today. Larry's got along good with this 5-year-old coast-to-coast Yankee gelding for owner-trainer Jace Mercer. Having 2 seconds and a third in the 3 drives Larry's had in the last 6 starts. So we'll use WC Coastin' Uphill for second. For third, we'll go to the outside post 6, Silver Hill Diamond. Has hit the board in 3 of 8, but gets saddled with the outside post. He's a grinder. He's one that's going to have to rally from off the pace here for Ryan Campbell and owner Paula Walker, trainer Steve Lewis. Silver Hill Diamond has been dropping down the class ladder today and gets down to the non-winners of 2:01, so we'll use him. For third, to round out the superfecta, we'll go to the rail, the veteran Broadway Bill, now 13, just 1/3 this season. Draws inside today. Was a winner 2 starts back, or was set back for interference in 2-3 and 2, and last week rallied from off the pace to get that third for Mark Pezzarello and the team of James Hogan and Charlie O'Coin. So from up top here at the Downs, we're going to go with 3, 5, 6, 1. Good luck with your selections. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon's fifth. Starter calls the horses. It's post time here for the fifth. Fifth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. It's a field of 8 on gate to contest the fifth rail out. Broadway Bill and Mark Pezzarello. Lil's Destiny, John Hockel. Western Swing, Martin Bates. Handyman, Idolo Camilli. WC Coastin' Uphill, Larry Snow. Silver Hill Diamond, Ryan Campbell. Rock and Shea, Randy Ghetto. Pictonian Cyrus for Greg Sparling. Fifth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing inside 3, leaving Herd there into the turn. Broadway Bill with the rail, Lil's Destiny, and Western Swing looking to cross over early to sit third. WC coasting uphill on the inside goes fourth. Rockin' Shea is away fifth. Then sixth as they go to the quarter, Pictonian Cyrus, followed up by the early trailers, those being Handyman. And at the back, Silver Hill Diamond, the veteran Broadway Bill on the engine here in the fifth. Mark Pezzarello in 10th on the lead, and he's on top by 2 down at the opening quarter in 29 and 3/5. Lil's Destiny had to take a tuck there second. Western Swing's not going to wait. He's going to be first up early here third as the heaviest post-time favorite. WC coasting uphill. Underway now there, fourth for Snow. Rockin' Shea to the outside fifth. Sixth round the turn at the inside as they come towards the half mile. Pictonian Cyrus, then Silver Hill Diamond. And the trailer Handyman, they're paired up 4 in, 4 to the outside. Broadway Bill, the leader at the half, in 1:02.1. So he gets a breather there in the second quarter and leads it by a half a length down at 5/8 on Western Swing. Lil's Destiny at the inside third. WC coasted uphill, well spotted there from fourth. Fifth to Pictonian Cyrus, way out wide. Silver Hill Diamond goes sixth. Then seventh, Handyman and Rockin' Shea, 3 wide at 3/4. WC coasted uphill now, strikes the front. Broadway Bill at the inside second. Western Swing could not clear that leader third. 1:33 and 3 for 3/4 here. And Larry Snow is sitting on the biggest shot on the board. 98.30 into the stretch. WC coasted uphill. Broadway Bill back out at the inside. Broadway Bill, WC coasted uphill on the line. Oh, baby, Broadway Bill. Did the old guy find something at the end? He's there in a win picture with WC coasted uphill in 2:04 and 4. Unofficially here in the 5th, we've got a dead heat for win. Dead heat for win here in the 5th. Broadway Bill first back to the 5th race winner circle. 13-year-old Bay Gelding by Blissful Hall from the direct Scooter Dam. J.N. Scooter, owned by James Hogan, Scotchtown. Charlie O'Coin does the training. Mark Pezzarello, all business with the veteran here today. Got him his first win in 2018 and his 31st lifetime victory. Broadway Bill shares top honors here in the 5th with the 5. WC coasting uphill. 5-year-old Bay Gelding by Coast to Coast Yankee from the Red Hot Scooter Dam. Dash for Candy. Owned and trained by Jace Mercer, Cox Heath, Larry Snow in the bike for the win. 3rd here in 2018 for WC coasting uphill. The Pacers 3rd. A lifetime victory and a couple of bombs on the win tickets here in the 5th in the dead heat. Broadway Bill went off at 28.90. WC coasting uphill at 98.30. They share top honors. Dead heating for win in 2:04 and 4. Fifth race is now official. Broadway Bill finished first in the dead heat. Lil's Destiny was 7th. Western Swing 3rd. Handyman was 6th. WC coasting uphill first in the dead heat. Silver Hill Diamond was 4th. Rock and Shea 8th. Pictonian Cyrus finished 5th. 29 and 3. 102 and 1. 133 and 3. and a mile of 2:04 and 4 in the dead heat for 1 Broadway Bill and 5 WC Coastin' Uphill. Top down, it's 1 dead heat, 7, 3, 6, 1 dead heat, 4, 8, then 5 on the bottom. Broadway Bill returned $14.90, $4 and $2.30. WC Coastin' Uphill paid $47.40, $7.10 and $3. And Western Swing $2.10 to show. 1551 Quinella was $25.80. The 153 Triactor at $178.70. Fifth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. It's a field of 8 on gate to contest the 5th rail out. Broadway Bill and Mark Pazzarello. Lil's Destiny, John Hockel. Western Swing, Martin Bates. Handyman, Italo Camilli. WC Coastin' Uphill, Larry Snow. Silver Hill Diamond, Ryan Campbell. Rock and Shea, Randy Ghetto. Pictonian Cyrus for Greg Sparling. 5th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Inside 3, leaving hard there into the turn. Broadway Bill with the rail, Lil's Destiny, and Western Swing looking to cross over early to sit 3rd. WC Coastin' Uphill on the inside goes 4th. Rock and Shea is away 5th. Then 6th as they go to the quarter, Pictonian Cyrus, followed up by the early trailers, those being Handyman. And at the back, Silver Hill Diamond, the veteran Broadway Bill on the engine here in the 5th. Mark Pazzarello in 10th on the lead, and he's on top by 2 down at the opening quarter in 29 and 3/5. Lil's Destiny had to take a tuck there 2nd. Western Swing's not going to wait. He's going to be first up early here 3rd as the heaviest post-time favorite. WC Coastin' Uphill underway now there 4th for Snow. Rock and Shea to the outside 5th. 6th round the turn at the inside as they come towards the half-mile, Pictonian Cyrus. Then Silver Hill Diamond. And the trailer Handyman, they're paired up 4 in, 4 to the outside. Broadway Bill, the leader at the half, in 1:02 and 1. So he gets a breather there in the 2nd quarter and leads it by a half a length down at 5/8 on Western Swing. Lil's Destiny at the inside 3rd. WC Coastin' Uphill, well spotted there from 4th. 5th to Pictonian Cyrus, way out wide. Silver Hill Diamond goes 6th. Then 7th, Handyman and Rock and Shea, 3 wide at 3/4. WC Coastin' Uphill now strikes the front. Broadway Bill at the inside 2nd. Western Swing could not clear that leader 3rd. 1:33 and 3 for 3/4 here. And Larry Snow is sitting on the biggest shot on the board. 98.30 into the stretch. WC Coastin' Uphill. Broadway Bill back out at the inside. Broadway Bill, WC Coastin' Uphill on the line. Oh, baby, Broadway Bill. Did the old guy find something at the end? He's there in a win picture with WC Coastin' Uphill in 2:04 and 4. This afternoon, Northside Downs would like to extend a happy birthday greeting to one of our regular patrons, Virginia Oral. Virginia joining us here at the Downs today, and hope you have a great day. And that's from your family and friends here at Northside. Final call for wagering here on the afternoon's sixth race, Coal Dust Days pace, 2 minutes to post. One Rock, Who's There at 5-2 on the morning line, currently at a good price, $11.40 for owner trainer Brian McNeil, Jason McNeil on the bike. Top three finishes from 9 starts. Drops down in class today, gets the rail, has been saddled with some poor posts, some consistent miles of 2-1 and change, and some decent last quarters as well. So Rock, Who's There might control the tempo or work out a 2-hole ride here for Jason McNeil. We'll try him at $11.90 with final call for wagering here in the afternoon 6. 2 Red Mist is 3-1, 9-time winner last year, and 2 for 7 this year, off a win here last week in 201 and 2. Greg Sparling back in the bike for Melissa and John Hocko. Red Mist steps up a bit on the class ladder here today, but has shown in the past that he can race with this condition group. For third, the 6 Got Faith in Cowboys. The mare consistently racing in the high-end condition pacers here at the Downs. 4 out of the top 9 in the top 3 this season for owner-trainer Angus Gillis, and driver Martin Bates. Second last week, and saddled with the outside post today. We'll use her around with the triactor. And if we're playing the Superfecta 5 Private Practice, has hit the top 4 in his last 4. 3 wins already this season for the combination of Jerry Snow and Henry Pasquata, with Jerry training and driving. 1, 2, 6, 5, our top 4 selections here in the 6th. Good luck with yours. It's final call for wagering here on today's 6th. Sixth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Here in the 6th, we're scratched down to a field of 6 for the Coal Dust Days pace. Rail out, Rock, Who's There, and Jason McNeil. Red Mist, Greg Sparling. The Hawk, John Hocko. Private Practice, Jerry Snow. Got Faith in Cowboys, Martin Bates, and Sweet Roscoe for Gerard Kennedy. 6th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. 3 wide, they're leaving out there into the turn. Rock, Who's There? Private Practice down the center and way out wide. Got Faith in Cowboys looking to clear early, and Got Faith in Cowboys will strike the front just past the opening 8th for Martin Bates. Rock, Who's There? Sits second. Private Practice away third, then gap back fourth to Sweet Roscoe. 5th at the inside to Red Mist, and the Hawk can see them all from back there in 6th. So Martin Bates made front from post 6. Got Faith in Cowboys on the lead. 29 and 1's a lively opener. Rock, Who's There? Snug up in the pocket second. Private Practice looks at it from third. 3 more lengths back to Sweet Roscoe, goes fourth. No movement yet from Red Mist at a 5th, and the Hawk continues to trail, so single file here. Opening half mile, they're headed there right now. Got Faith in Cowboys, the fraction setter. Rock, Who's There? On the helmet second, as is Private Practice from third. Sweet Roscoe a bit closer fourth. That opening half mile's up in 101 flat, so 31 and 4 was a second quarter breather, going to 5/8 for Got Faith and Cowboys. Rock, who's there, bides his time from second. Private Practice, a decision to make, and he's moving out third. Up the inside fourth, Sweet Roscoe. Then Red Mist and the Hawk trails, but at 3/4, it's still Got Faith and Cowboys up front. Rock, who's there, right knocking on the door second in 1:32.4. Private Practice a bit closer third. Nowhere to go for Sweet Roscoe fourth. Then Red Mist and the Hawk trails turning for home. Trying to close it out. Got Faith and Cowboys. Rock, who's there, couldn't have a better. Perfect pocket ride. It should be fresh in the stretch. Rock, who's there, and McNeil get up to win the Coal Dust Days pace. Over Got Faith and Cowboys. Sweet Roscoe at the inside finish third. 2:03.1. Rock, who's there, has returned to the sixth race winner circle. 10-year-old Big Ellie by Rock and Roll Hanover from the Northern Luck Dam. Nancy's Lucky Lady. Owned and trained by Brian McNeil. The Waterford Jason McNeil on the bike. The perfect pocket ride at Northside on Saturday afternoon. Rock, who's there, second win in 2018. 31st lifetime victory. Who better to take home the Coal Dust Days pace than right back to Waterford this afternoon in the sixth? McNeil and McNeil team up. Rock, who's there in 2:03.1. Sixth race is now official. Rock, who's there? the race winner. Red Mist was 4th. Perfect Raider scratched. The Hawk was 6th. Private Practice 5th. Got Faith in Cowboys 2nd. Sweet Sweet Roscoe finished 3rd. 29-1, 101, 132-4, and a mile of 203-1 for one Rock Who's There. Top down, it's 1-4 scratch. 6-5-2, 3 on the bottom. Rock Who's There pays 810, 230 and 210. Got Faith in Cowboys. Sixth race of the afternoon in the hands of the starter. It's post time. Here in the 6th, we're scratched down to a field of 6 for the Coal Dust Days pace. Rail out Rock Who's There, and Jason McNeil. Red Mist Greg Sparling. The Hawk John Hocko. Private Practice Jerry Snow. Got Faith in Cowboys Martin Bates, and Sweet Sweet Roscoe for Gerard Kennedy. 6th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. 3 wide, they're leaving out there into the turn. Rock Who's There. Private Practice down the center and way out wide. Got Faith in Cowboys looking to clear early, and Got Faith in Cowboys will strike the front just past the opening 8th for Martin Bates. Rock Who's There sits 2nd. Private Practice away 3rd, then Gap back 4th to Sweet Roscoe. 5th at the inside to Red Mist, and the Hawk can see them all from back there in 6th. So Martin Bates made front from post 6. Got Faith in Cowboys on the lead. 29-1's a lively opener. Rock Who's There snug up in the pocket 2nd. Private Practice looks at it from 3rd. 3 more lengths back to Sweet Roscoe, goes 4th. No movement yet from Red Mist at a 5th, and the Hawk continues to trail, so single file here. Opening half mile, they're headed there right now. Got Faith in Cowboys, the fraction setter. Rock Who's There on the helmet 2nd, as is Private Practice from 3rd. Sweet Roscoe a bit closer 4th. That opening half mile's up in 101 flat, so 31-4 was a second quarter breather, going to 5/8 for Got Faith in Cowboys. Rock Who's There bides his time from 2nd. Private Practice a decision to make, and he's moving out 3rd. Up the inside 4th, Sweet Roscoe. Then Red Mist and the Hawk trails, but at 3/4, it's still Got Faith in Cowboys up front. Rock Who's There, right knocking on the door 2nd in 132-4. Private Practice a bit closer 3rd. Nowhere to go for Sweet Roscoe 4th. Then Red Mist and the Hawk trails, turning for home. Trying to close it out. Got Faith in Cowboys. Rock Who's There couldn't have a better. Perfect pocket ride. It should be fresh in the stretch. Rock Who's There, and McNeil get up to win the Coal Dust Days pace. Over Got Faith in Cowboys. Sweet Roscoe at the inside finished 3rd. 203-1. Liberty's gig on 7th race post parade is owned, trained, and driven by Barry Bates. Logan's Wish 2 is owned by John McDonald, trained by Kevin Bailey. Greg Bailey drives. 3 Meadowland Bobcat. Harold LeBlanc Jr. in the bike for owners Joe LeBlanc, Willie Seymour, Harold LeBlanc, and Charlie Burns. 4 Eastern Eden is owned and trained by Brian O'Donnell with Joey Poyer. 5 Dinger 3, Mark Pezzarello drives for owner-trainer Ralph Smith. 6 in the studio for Norm Finder and Brent Bradbury. Norm Finder trains with Ryan Campbell. 7 Manic Hispanic is owned by Brett LeBlanc, Keegan Madden, Matthew Kite. Brett LeBlanc trains and drives. 8 Ankaway rounds out the field for owner-trainer Travis Campbell, and driver this afternoon is Greg Sparling. 7th race features Tractor Quinella Superfecta Win Place Show wagering. 4 minutes to post time to the afternoon 7th. Final call at the windows here for the afternoon 7th race. 3 Meadowland Bobcat is our top selection here in the afternoon's 7th race. Harold LeBlanc Jr. in the bike for trainer Harold LeBlanc. And owners Joe LeBlanc, Willie Seymour, Harold LeBlanc, and Charlie Burns. Drops in class here today. 5th last week at a rally from off the pace. 1 win and 2/3. Harold LeBlanc Jr., the driver, 5 starts back on June 23rd and was a winner in 2:01 and 3. So they're reunited here this afternoon. We'll use him on top. Logan's Wish, 3-1, is currently the post-time favorite on the board. At 4:10, the 8-year-old stallion by An Example for John McDonald and trainer Kevin Bailey. 4 of 6 in the top 3 this year, draws inside, and Greg Bailey on board this afternoon. 5 Dinger 3 is our choice to round out the triactor, currently at 1660. Mark Pezzarello for owner-trainer Ralph Smith. 5 thirds from 10 starts already this season and on the board in 7 of 10. And 6 in the studio for the Superfecta players, saddled with the outside post, but has been in good form of late. 5 top 3 finishes in the Pacers' last 5 starts. Ryan Campbell this afternoon for Norm Finder and Brent Bradbury. 3, 2, 5, 6, our top 4 selections as starters called the horses. It's post time here for the 7th. Seventh race of the afternoon. Field of 8 on gate with Liberty's Gig on the rail for Barry Bates, Logan's Wish, and Greg Bailey. Meadowland Bobcat, Harold LeBlanc Jr., Eastern Eden, Joey Poirier. Dinger 3, Mark Pezzarello. In the studio, Ryan Campbell. Manic Hispanic, Brett LeBlanc, and Anchorway for Greg Sparling. 7th race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Liberty's Gig and Logan's Wish, the 2 at the inside, firing out into the turn. Meadowland Bobcat crossing over early to sit 3rd in front of Manic Hispanic, who's away 4th. At the inside, 5th is Ankaway, around the turn 6th. To the opening quarter goes Eastern Eden, followed up by Dinger 3, and at the back trailing is In the Studio. So Greg Bailey hustled Logan's Wish to the lead. They front the field down at the opening quarter on the pocket sitting Liberty's Gig. Meadowland Bobcat at the inside 3rd, 29 and 3. Opened it up. Manic Hispanic goes 4th. Dinger 3, the backfield rolling there now from 5th. Staying in 6th around the turn is Ankaway. In the studio is underway 7th. And Eastern Eden now trails back there in 8th. 5 in, 3 abandon the pylons to the opening half mile. Logan's Wish the leader. Meadowland Bobcat now the challenger on the outside 2nd. Liberty's Gigs worked out a perfect pocket ride 3rd. Dinger 3 2nd over at the half 4th. Manic Hispanic a ground saving trip 5th. In the studio to the outside 6th. Nowhere to go for Ankaway 7th, and now moving out and trailing 8th, Eastern Eden off a half mile of 102. They'll go next to 3/4. Logan's Wish the leader up front. Liberty's Gig biding her time in the pocket 2nd. Meadowland Bobcat a bit closer 3rd. Nowhere to go for Manic Hispanic 4th. Dinger 3's following that cover there 5th. 3 wide in the studio from 6th. Van Ankaway and Eastern Eden, they're tightly bunched at 3/4. In 1:33 and 2, Logan's Wish the leader, 1/8 of a mile left to go. Meadowland Bobcat a bit closer. Nowhere to go for Liberty's Gig. 3 wide off the turn for home. On the outside in the studio, Logan's Wish. Meadowland Bobcat in the studio. Digger 3, Meadowland Bobcat on the line to win it. And a great photo there. Looks like In the Studio might have rallied for the deuce over Dinger 3 in 2:06 and 1. Meadowland Bobcat returning to the 7th race. Winner circle 5-year-old Big Elling by Yankee Cruiser from the Noble Land Sam Dam, Meadowland Noble Tam. Call on by Joe LeBlanc, Willie Seymour, Harold LeBlanc, Charlie Burns. Harold LeBlanc does the training. Harold LeBlanc Jr. in the bike for the win. Meadowland Bobcats second here in 2018. The Pacers 13th. A lifetime victory. 206-1. Meadowland Bobcat and Harold LeBlanc Jr. in the 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the winning ticket number in the afternoon's 50-50 for $452.50. It's 831-841. That's 831-841 for $452.50. If you have that winning ticket, please bring it to the canteen area to collect your prize. 831-841 in the afternoon's 50-50. Seventh race is official. Liberty's Gig was 8th. Logan's Wish 5th. Meadowland Bobcat, the race winner. Eastern Eden 7th. Dinger 3 was 3rd. In the Studio 2nd. Manic Hispanic 4th. Ankaway finished 6th. 29-3. 102. 133-2, and a mile of 206-1 for seventh race of the afternoon. Field of 8 on gate with Liberty's Gig on the rail for Barry Bates, Logan's Wish, and Greg Bailey. Meadowland Bobcat, Harold LeBlanc Jr., Eastern Eden, Joey Poirier. Dinger 3, Mark Pezzarello. In the Studio, Ryan Campbell. Manic Hispanic, Brett LeBlanc, and Ankaway for Greg Sparling. Seventh race through the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Liberty's Gig and Logan's Wish, the two at the inside, firing out into the turn. Meadowland Bobcat crossing over early to sit 3rd in front of Manic Hispanic, who's away 4th. At the inside, 5th is Ankaway, around the turn 6th. To the opening quarter goes Eastern Eden, followed up by Dinger 3, and at the back trailing is In the Studio. So Greg Bailey hustled Logan's Wish to the lead. They front the field down at the opening quarter on the pocket sitting Liberty's Gig. Meadowland Bobcat at the inside 3rd, 29-3. Opened it up. Manic Hispanic goes 4th. Dinger 3, the backfield rolling there now from 5th. Staying in 6th around the turn is Ankaway. In the Studio is underway 7th. And Eastern Eden now trails back there in 8th. 5 in, 3 abandon the pylons to the opening half mile. Logan's Wish the leader. Meadowland Bobcat now the challenger on the outside 2nd. Liberty's Gigs worked out a perfect pocket ride 3rd. Dinger 3 2nd over at the half 4th. Manic Hispanic a ground saving trip 5th. In the Studio to the outside 6th. Nowhere to go for Ankaway 7th, and now moving out and trailing 8th, Eastern Eden off a half mile of 102. They'll go next to 3/4. Logan's Wish the leader up front. Liberty's Gig biding her time in the pocket 2nd. Meadowland Bobcat a bit closer 3rd. Nowhere to go for Manic Hispanic 4th. Dinger three's following that cover there, fifth. 3 wide in the studio from sixth. Van Ankeway and Eastern Eden, they're tightly bunched at 3/4. In 1:33 and 2, Logan's Wish the leader, eighth of a mile left to go. Meadowland, Bobcat a bit closer. Nowhere to go for Liberty's Gig. 3 wide off the turn for home. On the outside in the studio, Logan's Wish, Meadowland, Bobcat in the studio. Digger 3, Meadowland, Bobcat on the line to win it. And a great photo there. Looks like in the studio might have rallied for the deuce over Dinger 3 in 2:06 and 1. Winner of today's 50-50 is Adam Link. Congratulations, Adam. Entries for the afternoon's 8th race on track for Post Parade. Surrealist, the 1, is owned and trained by Dana Ghetto. Ryan Campbell will do the driving. Elm Grove Lady Luck, 2, for owner Erwin Cleaner, trainer Leonard McClellan, drivers Greg Bailey. 3, Bono's Mom and Granny, is owned by Melissa Hocko, trained by John Hocko with Greg Sparling. 4, Dream Fair Van Dam, leased to Heather Hawkins. Heather also does the training. John Willie Beaton's in the bike. 5, Burn 'em Up Burr, for owner-trainer Heather Hawkins and driver Gerard Kennedy. 6, Ms. Mac and Cheese rounds out the field for the Ratchford stable. Trainer-driver is Dave Ratchford. That's the field for the afternoon's 8th. Kicks off the late double. Features Triactor, Exactor, Superfecta, Win Play Show Wagering with post time at 3:35 in 6 minutes. 2 minutes to post time to the afternoon's 8th race. Winners over this week. And off of her win here last week in her return to the Downs, 6, Ms. Mac and Cheese gets all the respect. 250 right now on the board for the Ratchford stable trainer driver Dave Ratchford. 751,000 and change lifetime for the 6-year-old mare by Badlands Hanover. She saddled with the outside post here again this week and had her work cut out for her last week. She had a rally from off the pace to defeat Bono's Mom and Granny by just 3/4 of a length in 158 and 2. On the off track today, probably expect a trip between 159 and 2 minutes for this bunch, as conditions have not improved throughout the afternoon. But we'll use Miss Mac and Cheese on top. For second, we'll go to the 2 Elm Grove Lady Luck. She's off a couple of disappointing finishes here in the winners over, but has been sharp on the board in 8 of 10 with 5 wins this season. Greg Bailey back in the bike. Greg had a win and a second back on June 9th and June 16th with her, including a score in 157 and 3. We'll put her in for second. For third, 3 Bono's Mom and Granny has returned to form here. A win in 4 seconds this season. Moved up the class ladder and almost upset Ms. Mac and Cheese last week for Greg Sparling, owner Melissa Hocko and trainer John Hocko. And to round out the superfecta, we'll go to the rail 1 Surrealist. The 12-year-old gelding for owner-trainer Dana Ghetto draws inside this week. Ryan Campbell back in the bike. Surrealist already has a couple of wins this season. 72 lifetime and over 293,000 in the bank for the veteran pacer. 6, 2, 3, 1. Our top 4 selections. Good luck with yours. Final call for wagering on the afternoon's 8th. I'd like to recognize a couple of our local horse people promoting the sport here this weekend as part of the Horse Expo going on at Center 200. Jennifer Murphy and Jeremy Baker were there last night with Jeremy's own Leica Thunderbolt in the ring at Center 200, promoting harness racing here at Northside Downs and across Cape Breton Island. We'd like to thank them for their comments and for their support of the sport and promoting it last evening. And again, we'd like to welcome and thank all those grooms who are so important to the sport. It's been a terrific week on behalf of Standardbred Canada and their recognition of National Groom Day. The lifeline of the sport are the grooms that get our horses ready each and every day at the track, not just on race day. 365 days of the year, they're working for the Standardbred industry. So thank you for all the work you do. And congratulations to all those who've been recognized in the sport throughout the week and especially today. Winners over in the 8th. Field of 6 on gate this week. Rail out, Surrealist and Ryan Campbell. Elm Grove Lady Luck, Greg Bailey. Bono's Mom and Granny, Greg Sparling. Dream Fair Van Dam, John Willie Beaton. Burnham Up Burr, Gerard Kennedy. Ms. Mac and Cheese and Dave Ratchford. 8th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. Bono's Mom and Granny, Ms. Mac and Cheese, and Surrealist at the inside leaving out into the turn. And they could be stacked up 3 high here. Going to the opening 8th. Bono's Mom and Granny the leader. Ms. Mac and Cheese from the outside, post 6, powering up here second. Surrealist at the inside third. Away 4th is Elm Grove Lady Luck. Then 5th to the quarter, Dream Fair Van Dam. The early trailer, Burnham Up Burr, Ms. Mac and Cheese. It's an aggressive steer from the veteran Dave Ratchford. He wants the mare on top, and he put her there at a price today. 28-1 on the off track at the Downs. Ms. Mac and Cheese, and the winner's over. Leads it round the turn for the first time, and they might be single file here to the half now. Look looking for a second quarter breather. Bono's Mom and Granny relented and sits second. Surrealist at the inside third. Then Elm Grove Lady Luck fourth. At the inside fifth, Dream Fair Van Dam and Burnham Up Burr. When you got over 750,000 in the bank, you got a little bit of respect. 59 and 3 opening half mile. 31 and 2 second quarter breather. Ms. Mac and Cheese leads it next to 3/4. Bono's Mom and Granny at the inside second. Surrealist at the cones third. They're picking them up now. Burnham Up Burr there fourth. Elm Grove Lady Luck at the inside fifth. Dream Fair Van Dam to the outside sixth. 3/4 to Ms. Mac and Cheese by a length and a half in 1:30 and 4. Bono's Mom and Granny's tripped out this week and sits second for Sperling with an eighth of a mile left to go. Surrealist needs a way out third. On the outside fourth, Burnham Up Burr into the stretch. Ms. Mac and Cheese, Bono's Mom and Granny to take a shot now. Ms. Mac and Cheese, Bono's Mom and Granny. Ms. Mac and Cheese hangs on to win it by a neck. Bono's Mom and Granny's a game second this week. Surrealist up the inside third, 2 minutes, 3/5. Ms. Mac and Cheese returned to the 8th race. Winner circle 6-year-old Baymare by Badlands Hanover. From the Art Escape Dam, Mr. Dallas Philly. Owned by the Ratchford Stable, North Sydney. Dave Ratchford trains and drives. Ms. Mac and Cheese got her 5th win here in 2018. Her 27th, a lifetime victory. She was used hard early and had to be used late as well. This week in the winner's over. She's won back-to-back since returning to Northside. 2 minutes, 3/5. Ms. Mac and Cheese for Dave Ratchford in the winner's over here in the 8th. Eighth race is now official. Surrealist was third. Elm Grove Lady Luck was sixth. Bono's Mom and Granny second. Dream Fair Van Dam fourth. Burn 'em Up Burr was fifth. Ms. Mac and Cheese, the race winner. 28-1, 59-3, 130-4, 2 minutes 3/5 for 6 Ms. Mac and Cheese. Top down, it's 3-6-2, 4-5, then 1 on the bottom. Ms. Mac and Cheese pays $250. Of National Groom Day, the lifeline of the sport are the grooms that get our horses ready each and every day at the track, not just on race day. 365 days of the year, they're working for the standardbred industry. So thank you for all the work you do. And congratulations to all those who've been recognized in the sport throughout the week and especially today. Winners over in the 8th. Field of 6 on gate this week. Rail out, Surrealist and Ryan Campbell. Elm Grove Lady Luck, Greg Bailey. Bono's Mom and Granny, Greg Sparling. Dream Fair Van Dam, John Willie Beaton. Burn 'em Up Burr, Gerard Kennedy. Ms. Mac and Cheese and Dave Ratchford. 8th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, off and pacing. Bono's Mom and Granny, Ms. Mac and Cheese, and Surrealist at the inside, leaving out into the turn. And they could be stacked up 3 high here, going to the opening 8th. Bono's Mom and Granny, the leader. Ms. Mac and Cheese from the outside, post 6, powering up here second. Surrealist at the inside third. Away 4th is Elm Grove Lady Luck. Then 5th to the quarter, Dream Fair Van Dam, the early trailer. Burn 'em Up Burr, Ms. Mac and Cheese. It's an aggressive steer from the veteran Dave Ratchford. He wants the mare on top, and he put her there at a price today. 28-1 on the off track at the Downs. Ms. Mac and Cheese, and the winner's over. Leads it round the turn for the first time, and they might be single file here to the half now, looking for a second quarter breather. Bono's Mom and Granny relented and sits second. Surrealist at the inside third. Then Elm Grove Lady Luck 4th. At the inside 5th, Dream Fair Van Dam and Burn 'em Up Burr. When you got over 750,000 in the bank, you got a little bit of respect. 59-3 opening half mile. 31-2 second quarter breather. Ms. Mac and Cheese leads it next to 3 quarters. Bono's Mom and Granny at the inside second. Surrealist at the cones third. They're picking them up now. Burn 'em Up Burr there 4th. Elm Grove Lady Luck at the inside 5th. Dream Fair Van Dam to the outside 6th. 3 quarters to Ms. Mac and Cheese by a length and a half in 130-4. Bono's Mom and Granny's tripped out this week and sits second for Sparling with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Surrealist needs a way out third. On the outside 4th, Burn 'em Up Burr into the stretch. Ms. Mac and Cheese, Bono's Mom and Granny to take a shot now. Ms. Mac and Cheese, Bono's Mom and Granny. Ms. Mac and Cheese hangs on to win it by a neck. Bono's Mom and Granny's a game second this week. Surrealist up the inside third, 2 minutes, 3/5. Entries on track for Post Prairie for the afternoon's 9th and final. JJ's Love touched the 1 for the Zero Stress Stables. Trainer Dan Lewis. Driver this afternoon is Adam Link. I'm a Carroll 2. The 2 is owned and trained by Larry Snell. Ryan Campbell will do the driving. 3 Wind Song Katie is owned, trained, and driven by Barry Bates. 4 Putnam's Power for owner-trainer Willie Seymour. Drivers John Willie Beaton. 5 Camco Vincent. Harold LeBlanc Jr. in the bike and training for owner Gussie Burns. 6 TM Delta Force is owned, trained, and driven by Justin McKinnon. 7 Waterside Lucky for Joseph Burney and Ian McNeil. Ian McNeil trains. Kerry Romeo drives. 8 Pictonian Speed rounds out the field for Paul Barkhouse and Ashley Crane. Jake Jacobs training and will do the driving. 9th and final for Saturday afternoon features Tractor Quinella Superfecta win place show wagering with post time at 3:55 in 7 minutes. Afternoon's late double odds, coupling the winner of the 8th, Ms. Mac and Cheese, with entries here in the 9th, with 1 JJ's Love Touch, $33.30. With 2 I'm a Carol 2, $10.20. With 3 Winson Katie, $11.10. With 4 Putnam's Power, $7. With 5 Camco Vincent, $66.70. With 6 TM Delta Force, no tickets. With 7 Waterside Lucky, $16.60. And with 8 Pictonian Speed, no winning double tickets sold. 6 minutes to 9th race post time. when it's supposed time of the afternoon's ninth and final. 3, Windsong Katie. At 5:10, currently the second choice is our top selection here in the ninth. For owner, trainer, driver Barry Bates. The mare, 2 wins this season, including an impressive one last week. Steps up in class today, but was dominant last week in 2:01.1. She likes to be on the lead. She's drawn poorly prior to that. Draws inside today. Expect Barry to be aggressive off the wings here. If she can make front, she should have a real good shot to repeat this week. The veteran Putnam's Power for second, dropping down in class. Just a win and a second from 11 starts, but started the season in the winner's over. And has worked his way down the class ladder. Draws better today for owner-trainer Willie Seymour, driver John Willie Beaton. And he's got a lot of back class. Over 130,000 lifetime in the bank at 41 career victories. We'll use Putnam's Power for second. For third, the 2, I'm a Carol 2. A 5-year-old mare for owner-trainer Larry Snow. Ryan Campbell back in the bike. Raced last night at Truro and was a good third. It's a quick turnaround, but she draws inside, and off that good performance last night, we're going to use her for third. To round out the super, we'll go to the 7, Waterside Lucky for Kerry Romeo and trainer Ian McNeil. The mare is a win and a second already this season. 5th last week, but on the outside the entire way. Hopefully we'll work out a better trip here today. 3, 4, 2, 7. Our top selections in the ninth and final. Good luck with yours. Starters called in the horses. It's post time here for the ninth. Afternoon's ninth and final, field of 8 on gate. It's post time. JJ's Love Touch and Adam Link. I'm a Carol 2. And there's going to be a recall here prior to the start of the afternoon's ninth race. Recalled by the starter. Recall here in the ninth is on 1, JJ's Love Touch for interference on 7, Waterside Lucky prior to the start. Ninth and final. Once again in the hands of the starter with JJ's Love Touch and Adam Link. I'm a Carroll 2, Ryan Campbell. Winsong, Katie, and Barry Bates. Putnam's Power, John Willie Beaton. Camco, Vincent, Harold LeBron Jr. TM Delta Force, Justin McKinnon. Waterside, Lucky, Kerry Romeo. Pictonian Speed for Jake Jacobs. Ninth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. 4 wide. They're leaving out there into the turn. I'm a Carroll 2. Winsong, Katie driving up there second. At the inside third, JJ's Love Touch. Putnam's Power is going to tuck in fourth. Ahead of Waterside Lucky, who looks at it from fifth. Sixth on the outside, TM Delta Force, followed up by the early trailers. Pictonian Speed. And at the back is Camco Vincent. Strung out to the quarter. Ryan Campbell put the hammer down. I'm a Carroll 2 leads it on her way to 3/8. How's that? 29 flat opened it up. Winsong Katie had to take a pocket ride second. JJ's Love Touch at the inside third, but she isn't in the pocket for long. Bates is out aggressively here at 3/8 with Winsong Katie to take on I'm a Carroll 2 towards the half. JJ's Love Touch now inherits the pocket third. Waterside Lucky underway fourth. Putnam's Power got shuffled back at the inside fifth. Then sixth to TM Delta Force, followed up by Pictonian Speed. And at the back, trailing Camco Vincent, 1 minute flat. Opening half mile, I'm a Carroll 2, the leader on Winsong Katie down at 5/8. JJ's Love Touch sits third. Putnam's Power looks fresh from fourth. Stalled fifth, Waterside Lucky. Then sixth, Pictonian Speed. Followed up seventh by Camco Vincent and TM Delta Force. I'm a Carroll 2's finding more here today for Campbell off 3/4 in 1:30.4. She put away Winsong Katie and now has to deal with Putnam's Power with 1/8 of a mile left to go. JJ's Love Touch up inside third. But into the stretch, I'm a Carroll 2 trying to go all the way. Putnam's Power, JJ's Love Touch, Toronto last night, Northside today, I'm a Carroll 2. And Campbell win it by 5 in the finale. Putnam's Power second, JJ's Love Touch third, 2-0, 1 and 3. I'm a Carroll 2's return to the 9th race winner's circle. 5-year-old Chestnut Mare by Brandon's Cowboy from the Ram Baron Dam. Celtic Sarah, owned and trained by Larry Snow, Glace Bay, Ryan Campbell in the bike. The mare's got her 3rd win here in 2018. 10th lifetime victory, 201 and 3. I'm a Carroll 2 for Ryan Campbell in the finale. Ninth and final. Once again in the hands of the starter with JJ's Love Touch and Adam Link. I'm a Carroll 2, Ryan Campbell. Windsong Katie and Barry Bates. Putnam's Power, John Willie Beaton. Camco Vincent, Harold LeBron Jr. TM Delta Force, Justin McKinnon. Waterside Lucky, Kerry Romeo. Pictonian Speed for Jake Jacobs. 9th race, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go off and pacing. 4 wide. They're leaving out there into the turn. I'm a Carroll 2. Windsong Katie driving up there 2nd. At the inside 3rd, JJ's Love Touch. Putnam's Power is going to tuck in 4th. Ahead of Waterside Lucky, who looks at it from 5th. 6th on the outside, TM Delta Force, followed up by the early trailers. Pictonian Speed. And at the back is Camco Vincent. Strung out to the quarter. Ryan Campbell put the hammer down. I'm a Carroll 2 leads it on her way to 3/8. How's that? 29 flat opened it up. Windsong Katie had to take a pocket ride 2nd. JJ's Love Touch at the inside 3rd, but she isn't in the pocket for long. Bates is out aggressively here at 3/8 with Windsong Katie to take on I'm a Carroll 2 towards the half. JJ's Love Touch now inherits the pocket 3rd. Waterside Lucky underway 4th. Putnam's Power got shuffled back at the inside 5th. Then 6th the TM Delta Force, followed up by Pictonian Speed. And at the back, trailing Camco Vincent, 1 minute flat. Opening half mile, I'm a Carroll 2, the leader on Windsong Katie down at 5/8. JJ's Love Touch sits 3rd. Putnam's Power looks fresh from 4th. Stalled 5th Waterside Lucky. Then 6th Pictonian Speed, followed up 7th by Camco Vincent and TM Delta Force. I'm a Carroll 2's finding more here today for Campbell off 3/4 in 1:30 and 4. She put away Windsong Katie and now has to deal with Putnam's Power with 1/8 of a mile left to go. JJ's Love Touch up the inside 3rd. But into the stretch, I'm a Carroll 2 trying to go all the way. Putnam's Power, JJ's Love Touch, Toronto last night, Northside today, I'm a Carroll 2. And Campbell win it by 5 in the finale. Putnam's Power 2nd, JJ's Love Touch 3rd, 201 and 3.